Hi and good morning. Today is the 24th of August and it's 2019. So yesterday we were talking about the book of Proverbs about wisdom and making sure that the fear of the Lord, the reverence of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And I said what the Bible says that in getting wisdom, do get understanding, because with understanding, with the fear, first of all, with the fear of the Lord, with the knowledge and understanding, then you can be able to maneuver through life much easier, but not really easy, but much easier. Now, today I'm looking at one of the most exciting books of the Bible, and that's the book of Ecclesiastes. And it's a very, interesting book. It's like it brings everything to nothingness. It's like it says life is almost meaningless. And I'm saying almost meaningless because the word used there is vanity. The other word, as I was trying to look for the definition, is like life is an enigma. Life is mysterious. Life is a puzzle. So the writer of the book of Ecclesiastes, yes, does the writing with a lot of wisdom, but he also says everything that we do in this life is like chasing after the wind. It's like trying to grasp on vapor or smoke, because when you see it from a distance, it looks like it's something that is meaningless. Something that has a shape and meaningful, but in actual sense, you cannot get grasp of it. Life is very interesting. Some people chase power, fame, richness, and all these things, but at the end of the day, one of the things that will happen to you and to me, maybe even if you think of it right now, in 100 years' time, none of us will be around. We will die. Time and chance happens to all of us, but we become, if we are lucky, mentioned in history, but we don't necessarily become like permanent on this earth. Life is not permanent. So when you put all your effort in chasing after the things of life, it doesn't bring, meaning. It doesn't bring, it's not necessarily meaning. I don't want to say meaning. It doesn't bring that perspective that you are looking for, as if it's permanent. So life is not permanent. And that's why the book of Ecclesiastes ends with this, that we should fear the Lord. He is the one who started time. He is the one who started this life. He's the one who has created the universe. So he's the only one who knows why everything happens and why we have a short time on earth, why life is how it is. He is the only one who knows. So we need to trust God. Just remember from yesterday, the book of Proverbs says, living in wisdom does not necessarily save you from troubles. And it's the same thing the book of Ecclesiastes says. And it's the same thing the whole Bible says. Believing in God, remember the story of Job, does not necessarily save you from troubles. But it gives you hope. It gives you that surrender. It gives you all that freedom that you don't hold your life, but someone else does hold your life. And it's this someone else that molds you into the pattern that he pleases. And it's this other person that holds your life, that guides you every day. He's the one who gives you the very breath that you have. So trust God, believe in God, obey God. That's what the book of Ecclesiastes concludes with, because that's the best thing to do. Out of all the other vain things that we do, out of all the other smoky, fleeting things that we do, the trust in God is the one that will keep you from now into eternity, knowing that, yes, you can continue with the one who began. And the Bible says the one who began the good work in me, he's going to accomplish. So it's not in vain, it's not meaningless, because God has the meaning. We may not have the meaning, we may not have the solutions, but God has the solutions and the answers. It's the same thing I said for the book of Job. We will never understand why he went through all this suffering, but God knows. And one day, God will tell us. So have a wonderful day. Pursue the things of God and keep smiling. Enjoy the moments that God has given you, because that book says so. And God says so because he has given you this moment. Smile, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy relationships, and be good. Because, like I said in the book of Genesis, everything that was started was good. And that's what God would like to maintain in us, the goodness. And that's why Jesus came to reconcile us with God so that the goodness remains. Have a blessed day, and may God uphold you in everything you do. God bless you.